cobwebs out of it, you know? Alright, now that I've greeted you all properly after my semi-lengthy absence there, I would like to share with you my topic for today. And that is, I don't know, what was it? I had a good name for it and I forgot it. It's basically being sociable. How sociable are you? Do you like to go out every weekend? Go to restaurants and bars? Do you have a regular group of friends that you hang out with? Maybe you go to a riders club, a meetup thing, hog, Harley owners group. Maybe you go to a bowling alley. I don't know. What do you guys do to be social? How social are you? And here's another question. Do you find that your age influences how social you are? Look at that house. Isn't that nice? Boy, what a dream house that would be. So basically, my thinking is, when I was younger, I was more sociable, which I think is just an easy, common sense logic thing to be. You're young, you want to meet people, you want to see the world, you want to find a partner, so you're sociable. And then as you get older, at least as I have gotten older, I've become less sociable. And I'm not sure if it's a product of genetics, because my grandfather was a recluse. My mother is kind of a recluse, a happy one. My father was never like that. He was sociable his whole life. But my mom and my mom's dad were not very sociable at all. They were quite happy to be alone. So that is my question for you. Do you find that you're less sociable now as you're getting older? Maybe it's not just genetics. Maybe it's because of age. You're older and you're tireder. Is that a word? Tireder? Hello, English teacher. You're older and you just don't want to do that kind of stuff. But I don't think that holds, because my dad was in his 70s and he was still very sociable. A lot of the old timers up at the Harley place are very sociable. Maybe there's like an up and down thing, sociable when you're young, and then you're not sociable in middle age because you're working and you're tired. Then you retire and you're sociable again. Maybe that's what it is. And the other thing that could be for me is I teach and I advise. So from 7:30 in the morning until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 days a week, I'm on stage, helping people, dealing with problems, teaching people. Very sociable during the day, which makes me not want to be sociable in the evenings or on the weekends. So maybe that's it. I mean, maybe if I sat behind a computer all by myself every day and didn't talk, I'd probably want to talk to more people and hang out. Maybe. I've never really been much of a joiner. I never joined the Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts, any of that. Never joined Little League. Never joined any real clubs where you had to go to meetings and stuff and hang out with people. It just didn't suit me. I liked being off on my own with a couple of friends. Now, what do I do for fun? Well, my afternoons kind of go like this. I get home, I let the dogs out, I hang out outside with the doggies for a bit, either walking or relaxing on the porch. And then I go inside, and if I don't have any chores to do, can you see those birds all flying in that cloud formation there? You probably can't see it. Boy, that's cool. There's two groups of them. Look at that. They look like a bunch of bees, like in a Tom and Jerry cartoon. So if I don't have any chores to do, I sit on the man chair, I put my laptop on my belly, I love on my dogs, rub them and all that, and I watch TV and fall asleep. If I have the car that day, I wake up at 4:50 and I go to Wake Tech and I pick up my girlfriend. If I'm on the bike that day, I just sleep through. She comes home and I wake up because the dogs go nuts when they hear her come in. I let the dogs out again, get up, get a soda, maybe get some whiskey, maybe do some laundry. And then I go back to sleep, or I watch TV and go to sleep. Watch YouTube, watch Investigation Discovery Channel, watch Big Bang Theory. And as I'm watching the TV, I'm also listening to YouTube videos or reading web pages and stuff, and sleeping and drinking, and possibly eating. Maybe I walk the dogs in the evening, maybe I don't. Then it's off to bed. That's pretty much my routine. And as I'm sitting there in my man chair with my feet up in the air on a nice soft pillow, I think to myself, I love this. There's no place in the world I'd rather be. Maybe except on the bike, or in the daytime I'd rather be teaching. I can't stand sitting around the house for more than a day at a time. If I have all day to sit around, I start going stir crazy. I like working. I guess I'm lucky that way. There was this guy, what was his name? He just reminded me of this. I just did a little bit of a hard break. And there's this guy, New Zona Rider, I think his name is. And he rode a Road King. And every time he pushed the brakes, he said he could feel the ABS kick in. Which felt weird for him. And I'm thinking, why are you stomping on the brake like there's no tomorrow? Every time you come to a stop. You can ease into it, dude. He was new to the bike, maybe. That was probably why.